We'll take you inside the anatomy of an airplane. It's not a 747. An NANAIMO company hosts a paper airplane design contest. We'll show you which entries fly high and which fall flat. A manufacturing company on the Mid-Island has found a way to beat the summer doldrums and get employees outside for some fun. NANAIMO's VMAC held a paper airplane contest today, judged by experienced pilots. A-News Mid-Island Bureau Chief Jonathan Bartlett has the story.
There are a lot of strange and wonderful designs here. Some look more flight-worthy than others.
This is Blimpy. We're not sure how it's going to take off, but it's kind of like a torpedo.
As it turns out, Blimpy flies about as gracefully as it looks. Others decide to take on a more conventional design.
We'll see how I do. Got a couple designs I picked up and we'll see how it goes. Con Air. If you're not winning, you're not cheating.
It's the first annual Wild Wings Paper Airplane Contest for staff and managers at VMAC, Vehicle Mounted Air Compressors, a NANAIMO manufacturing company. Co-workers competing in 4 categories: furthest distance traveled, longest time aloft, most ingenious design, and most creative presentation.
Our social committee at VMAC tries to do some interesting social activities for people, and we had polled our co-workers and asked them what kinds of things they'd like to do. And one of our winners, actually, Jason Weber, he came up with the suggestion of the paper airplane contest, designing the layout, and we put together some rules. And initially there was a little bit of a lukewarm reception, but then as soon as people realized there was cash and trophies involved, all of a sudden there's a lot of enthusiasm.
The competition is stiff, especially when you consider some of the planes have been designed and built by engineers. The judges are experienced pilots from the NANAIMO Flying Club.
We had some bad wind conditions which didn't help, but you know, everybody flew as well as they could. You know, some bad landings, but that's to be expected.
It's easy to measure the time aloft and the distance traveled, but the creativity in design was where we had the most difficulty because, you know, this is a local firm of highly qualified engineers, so when they put their minds to paper airplanes, they're going to come up with a pretty good product.
The non-engineers on staff had their work cut out for them.
How many planes did you enter?
8.
8?
Yeah.
Did you get much work done this morning?
Yeah, all in those planes. Yeah.
The winners of this contest, they might not be who you'd think.
I think the bulk of our prize winners, with the exception of the one engineer, were office staff. So Jason Weber works in production, and he's the one who won the longest time aloft. But the fellow who won the longest distance was our sales manager, Dan Kowarski.
There's nothing quite like having fun outside in the middle of the workday, even if it is just pushing paper. In NANAIMO, Jonathan Bartlett, A-News.